Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we're going to be making manicotti, whatever you call it. And we are going to fill it with some cheese, some flavored delicious cheese, and we're going to top it off with some meat sauce and some extra cheese, but we'll get into that later. I know I have been gone for quite a while. I've been in Florida for the past 3 months. I'm home now. So yeah, let's just get into it. You're going to need a small onion, some parsley, some garlic, chili flakes, and basil. I know I never do this on my channel, but let's just get started with this and let's get chopping. Alright, so let's saute our onions first. I'm going to sweat these for a couple of seconds. Maybe like a minute over medium-low heat. When the onions are translucent, a little bit of parsley snuck in there, but that's okay. Once they're translucent, then we'll add in our garlic and then we'll work from there. Alright, let's throw in our fresh garlic. Let's just add a little bit of oil because those onions sucked it all up. So just a tad bit of extra oil. And give everything a stir. Oh, you should smell this right now. And a little bit of chili flakes. Let's do that. Oops. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, so it might look a little burnt, but it's not. Those are just the red chili flakes. Now add your beef. You may add a little bit of sausage if you like. I'm just going to use beef. Sirloin to be exact. I like to add it with my fingers, like that it's easier to break up later on. You may add it all at once if you prefer. And stir so the garlic doesn't burn. But once you add the beef, because the beef is a little bit cool, so once you do that, that should reduce the temperature from the garlic, and the garlic should not burn. Alright, so let's season our beef. Some salt and pepper. Let's do that. A little bit of oregano and some garlic, granulated garlic. Add our crushed tomatoes. I am using a fire roasted crushed tomato. That's my favorite, but you may use whatever you have on hand. So let's give everything a good mix, and then we're going to add some red wine. That is optional, but if you want to give it a little zing, you may add some red wine. All I did was give everything a mix. I added a little bit of red wine. That is optional. And now all I'm going to do is pop a lid on top, and oops, don't try to see what I look like. I look terrible. Alright, so to the ricotta cheese, all I have in this bowl is some ricotta. I am going to add some parsley that I chopped up. Grate some fresh Parmesan cheese. Something so therapeutic about grating cheese. I'm just kidding. I usually make my little cousins do it if they're over. Alright, I like to add just a tad bit of garlic, granulated garlic. I feel like it gives it just a little bit of flavor. Some salt. And then we're going to add a little bit of grated mozzarella cheese. And now we are going to just mix all of this. I think we're good. Like, looking good. It's been simmering on low for about 40 minutes. I think that looks really good. I'm going to add just a little bit of brown sugar. If I were using jarred sauce, I definitely wouldn't add brown sugar, only because I find jarred sauce to be very sweet, but canned crushed tomatoes are very acidic, and they're not very sweet. I'm going to switch. Check for seasoning. Make sure that it's very well seasoned. Add some salt, pepper. So I'm going to add just a little bit of basil. I love basil in my meat sauce. Alright, so get yourself a casserole dish. By the way, I paid like $3 for this at Michael's. And it's funny because I was willing to pay full price for it because I needed like a cute little one like this. I think it's cute. If you don't, it's fine. I think it's cute. Alright, so let's put some meat sauce. That should be our first layer. I honestly like it like this because I feel like there's so much cheese and I don't want it to be too repugnant. So that's why I like it very meaty. Alright. Alright, so I placed the ricotta filling into a block bag. And of course, if you have some cheese left over, you can just add a little bit of sugar and you have some cannolis. Just kidding. That's good. And this one is filled completely. You can notice by actually the parsley right there. All right, so now we are going to ladle our sauce over this, and I want this to be very, very saucy. Okay. All right, so now if you guys want, you can bring some salad, a little bit of garlic bread, a bottle of wine, and you're all invited to come over. So I'll make dinner, you make the salad, you don't have to bake the bread, you can just purchase it. Bring some wine over and we're gonna have a little fiesta. Oh, and right now I'm just grating some Parmesan cheese, as you can see. And now this is gonna go in the oven until the cheese is all nice and melted. Let's go. Okay, so a little sauce overflowed, but that's all right. Ooh, look at that. Let me zoom in there. Let me zoom in there. That looks so good. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. The recipe will be down in the description box below, and I want to thank you all so much for watching.